everyone, this is Tricia and welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be making Taquitos Dorados, which is a fried taco. So let me show you what the ingredients are going to be and let's get cooking. Alright, so my ingredients are going to be very simple. You can actually change these around if you do not have certain things available. I've got here some corn tortillas and I've actually already warmed them up so that they are pliable and I can fold them like that as in a taco shape. Here I've got some shredded chicken, and I purchased this already shredded and seasoned. You can use a rotisserie chicken and shred it up, or cook some either thighs or chicken breast and then shred it up. And seasonings would be salt, pepper, ground garlic or garlic powder, and some cumino, some ground cumin. So those would be the flavors, seasonings in this chicken. If you don't want to use chicken, you can also use shredded pork or even some shredded beef. Let's say you have some leftover roast and you've had it in your fridge a day or so or two, and then you want to use it, or maybe you've had it in your freezer, you want to pull it out, shred it up, and you can certainly use that. Now for some toppings for my taco, I'm going to have some shredded lettuce, onion, some tomato slices, and some lime. You can choose whatever toppings you want. If you want to use cabbage instead of this lettuce, you can use that. If you prefer red onion, use that as well. And I've got this here. This cheese is a shredded cheese, and it is Oaxaca. Right there is the word, Oaxaca cheese. You can use any Mexican flavored cheese, or if you want to use a cheddar cheese, that is fine. Now these are optional items as well. I've got some salsa, some nice tomato and chile salsa. I've also got a hot sauce, which could be also an alternative. And I've got some crema fresca, which is some fresh cream. Or you could use sour cream or unflavored yogurt if you prefer to use that. Okay, so these are my ingredients. I also need some oil for frying up. So I just got some vegetable oil. You can use a canola, sunflower, or even an olive oil. Or even now avocado oil if you want to use that. Okay, so I warmed up my tortillas, so you want to make sure you do that so that they're nice and pliable and they don't crack on you. And now I'm going to get a pan on the side with some oil and get it going so it's nice and hot so we can fry these up. Alright, so my oil is now nice and hot. I actually have it at 370 degrees. You can do this on your stove, and you just make sure that your oil is hot, and lower it if you have to. I started it on high and then I just lowered it. I'm just throwing in a little piece of chicken in there, and you can hear it sizzling, so now I know that it is hot enough. Okay, so now what I just do is just take a tortilla, put some cheese in there, just like that. A bit of your shredded chicken or pork or beef, whatever you prefer, and then just fold them in half. Now you might want to take a little toothpick and put that through, and that'll hold it closed. I'm just going to put them in there like so. And just hold it down a little bit. I've got these other two ready to place in there. This is almost like making a flauta. And we're not rolling up the tortilla, we're just folding it in half. This one has maybe a little bit too much. We'll pull some of that out. And I'll just hold it like that. Let me move the camera a little bit. I'll just hold it like that. You want to check them. If it's nice and toasty on one side, go ahead and turn them around. It doesn't take very long. So you only want to do a few at a time, okay? You don't want to have a whole bunch of them and then you don't have time to turn, or if it starts getting really hot in there and one starts burning, by the time you get to the next one, it's already going to burn. So make sure you just do a few at a time. I've already learned that this pan is really slippery on here, so I've got to hold on to it. I think it's gotten pretty unlevel now, all the banging and using. Okay, so these are nice and fried the way I like them. Let me show you one side so you can see close up how that will look. I'm going to leave it in there just a little bit more. I want it to get nice and crunchy. think I can turn this one over. Yeah, it's golden on one side. All right, I feel like these have been fried up enough. I've only left them in there another minute or so. And I'm now gonna put them on some napkins. So make sure you get a plate with some napkins. Make sure these drain off really well into your pan first. Look how toasty that got. All right. We're gonna let them drain on the napkin. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and make a few more. All right, everyone, my taquitos are all nice and fried up. As you can see here, nice and crunchy. Some of them are a little crunchier than others, but this is what they look like. I've drained them on a napkin. Now just place them on another napkin just to make sure I get any other excess grease off of them or oil. And now I'm gonna go ahead and plate some up. So I'm gonna put 2 on my plate. And you can dress these up any way you want, like I said. I am going to put some lettuce on top of mine, like that. Tomato slice on each one. Some onion. And then I have my choice of fresh salsa, or if you prefer a bottled hot sauce, and this is the one that I'm using, Cholula. A few drops. And we always like to squeeze some lime on our little taquitos. Give it a little nice little tang. And then some fresh cremas, or some fresh cream. And I'm just gonna gently drizzle that on there as best as I can. There we go, just like that. That's what my taquitos look like, and I'm ready to give them a nice taste test. All right, so here are my little taquitos plated up for myself. I'm gonna take a taste test. I know it's gonna be good. I'm gonna give myself a big old thumbs up. I hope you too will give me a big old thumbs up. And I hope that you enjoyed this little quick recipe that you can do any time of the day, any time of the week, and that your family will enjoy it. So buen provecho, algo muy rico. Leave a nice comment down below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up a video, which is every Tuesday and every Friday. And don't forget to share on your social medias, and as always, enjoy.